And like I said before, I've had a lot of support over the years. You know, just dedicating myself to my craft, just working hard. That's how I got to this point. And this is work. You know, sometimes I'm getting 2 hours of sleep, sometimes an hour of sleep. Up, you know, getting on the jet, on to the next city. But it comes with the territory. This is what I chose. So, you know, I love my job.
What do you do in your downtime, or do you have any? I mean, how do you pass the hours? One to the next?
What I do when I get to the city, because most likely every city I go to, I know somebody. I don't really know nobody in San Antonio, but I know Jesse J. Leah from boxing. So, but what I do, if I go to the city, probably get a massage. I get a massage every day.
Happy ending.
No, let's be respectful. It's ladies out here. So, I go to the city. I get a massage. I'll probably go play basketball. If I'm in Miami, I go to my house. I go walk on the beach, swim in the ocean, ride the jet skis. It all depends on where I'm at.
Mayweather.
You know, like when I'm in LA, I'm gonna go walk on the beach, go bike riding. And if I'm in Las Vegas, of course I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna be at home, probably betting on the Spurs, betting on Miami, either or. Both teams were very exciting in the championship. So,
who'd you bet on in the finals?
I chose Miami for the last game because once I seen them got past San Antonio that 6th game, that was it.
What's the possibility of bringing one of your remaining shirts to San Antonio?
Hopefully. Only time will tell.
Mayweather, you talk a lot about you like the Hispanic and Latino fighters. As when you refer that, I mean, you said a lot of you broke a lot of barriers, taking out a lot of Hispanic champions. How do you see yourself going out with, let's just say, with this fight here, going out with a bang? But as you progress, there aren't many other fighters left for you.
I think there's gonna really be. They're gonna say there's really no one left after I beat Victorious against Canelo, which I truly believe in my skills and I believe in myself.
Right.
You know, same way he's gonna feel. That's what everybody keeps saying. But they still got a lot of young, strong champions out there for Floyd Mayweather to face. So, like I said before, I got to keep working hard and dedicating myself. You know, as long as the fans keep believing in me, you know, that gives me power. That gives me more and more power to keep working hard.
Canelo said it was disrespectful that you showed up so late tonight. How would you respond to that?
They just asked me the same question over there. He's entitled to feel how he wants to feel. You know, he wasn't forced to take the fight with Floyd Mayweather. You know, certain things. Like I said before, our schedules bumped. You know, some things. I was told that we was going to Phoenix. I kind of got thrown off with the schedule. He kind of got thrown off with the schedule. I had a family emergency. I had some things to take care of in Houston. And no one's perfect. Floyd Mayweather's not perfect. My boxing record is perfect, but you know, we all make mistakes. So I'm here, and I apologize to everybody in the city of San Antonio. Please forgive me.
Floyd, aside from the flash that Canelo has, what do you see in him that might be qualities that you have yourself?
I see him. He like to roll his shoulder, and I see a lot of me in Canelo. He like to use a lot of my moves. You know, I don't think he's mastered it or perfected it, but he doing good. He's pretty good.
What are you gonna be able to teach him? Any new moves?
You know, I can make I can make adjustments and always adapt. No different when you see me get hit with a shot with Shane Mosley. I came out the 3rd round. I was totally different. So if you just look at you look at the history of Floyd Mayweather, I can make adjustments and I can adapt. With the Zab Judah fight, I did it. With Ricky Hatton, I did it. With Oscar De La Hoya, I did it. Even like with Oscar De La Hoya put me in trying to put Floyd Mayweather in a no-win situation as far as choosing a smaller ring, giving me them heavyweight 10-ounce gloves. So actually in that fight, they gave me some pillows for my hands. But you know, things happen. I always come out on top and always find a way to win.
Does he remind you style-wise of anybody you've been in with already?
I'm really not sure. You know, I've been in there with boxer punchers before. Cotto is a boxer puncher, and I don't think that Canelo has faced the type of oppositions or been through the obstacles that Cotto has been through. You know, do I think he's a better fighter than Miguel Cotto? We'll see. But my personal opinion, I don't think so.
Aren't you using the same 10-ounce gloves for this fight? The pillows? Aren't you using them fight?
No. Those are the gloves. My gloves. See, people don't understand how championship boxing goes. After the fighters get off the scale, you go in the back. They have a table full of gloves that hasn't been opened. You open the gloves. your open 10-ounce glove. There's a difference between regular 10-ounce gloves and heavyweight 10-ounce gloves. And so for the Oscar fight, I couldn't even choose my gloves. They chose my gloves.
Floyd, how important is it for you to finish your career undefeated?
I'm a winner at life. You know, like I said before, being inside the ring, getting my hand raised, doesn't define Floyd Mayweather. You know, being a great father and making sure my children get the best education, making sure my mother is healthy, making sure my father and my uncle are getting the best health treatment. That's very, very important, and that's what makes me a winner.
Hey Floyd, you said something very poignant in one of the documentaries about being in jail, and you said that you're supposed to be getting reformed, but instead you're sitting there getting angrier. I was wondering, it's become an epidemic, as you know, young African-American men in jail. Have you considered using your platform to try to talk about reforming that system, reforming drug laws?
Well, you just got to realize, you know, you got to look at certain situations. You know, how life is. You know, things happen. You know, I don't like to sit here and talk about, you know, black, white, blue, or yellow. I'm not really worried about the colors. I love everybody. You know, I like and I love everybody. You know, you see TV and then a person see me on TV and then they say, you know what, he's like that. But then the thing is this, if Floyd Mayweather is not outspoken or entertaining, then Floyd Mayweather wouldn't be the highest paid athlete at this particular time. So it's obvious I'm doing something right, you know, and I understand business. And I think just like, you know, with me being incarcerated, it was just a learning experience. You know, things happen, there's a certain obstacle. And like I said before, tough times don't last, tough people do. And I'm a tough individual.
How serious were you about going past the 6th fight?
We don't know, only time will tell. Hopefully, keep my fingers crossed, but you know, by that time I'll be 40 years old. I'm older, you know, I'm a lot older now, a lot wiser. And that comes with experience.
Okay, all good?
My hand feels great, you know. I went to 3 different doctors, got 3 different x-rays, and my hand is okay, so I feel good and I'm happy.